Okay. Review for Black Panther. So it's going to be one long video. First bit's going to be non-spoiler, and back half is going to be spoiler.
We'll warn you when it starts to be the spoiler.
We'll give you an intermission to run away and go see the movie. You get 10 seconds. So, your thoughts, just really quick.
I thought it was pretty good. I really liked how there were the multiple, like, villains, and it kind of, like, he had to fight multiple people at the same time. Thought that was interesting plot. You can go next.
Okay. Overall, I thought the movie was pretty good. I have one minor nitpick, which I'll touch on in a minute. But other than that, I was invested the whole movie. I thought the music was really great for it. Also, it was different than most MCU movies.
Yeah.
I think it really benefited from that because this is a much different movie than most MCU movies.
I felt it was like the Spider-Man Homecoming for Black Panther.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because, like, how Spider-Man was in Civil War, and then introduced him in his own movie.
And it's the film we've always wanted.
Yeah.
But, okay, now we'll do, like, individual things instead of broad. So, Shuri, T'Challa's sister. Going in, I expected her to be something I really didn't like. I thought she was going to be annoying. But I ended up really liking her.
Yeah.
She was funny, they had great chemistry, and I'm glad that she's in Infinity War.
Yeah. What's the girl guard name? The head girl guard.
Okoye?
Yeah. I thought I don't think she would be such a big part.
Me neither.
Like, I thought she would just be a minor side character, and then she actually started to help a little bit, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and the scene when they're in, what was it? I think it was South Korea, that car chase. That was great. That's easily in my top MCU scenes. Totally.
Yeah.
Probably the best chase. Probably better than Civil War, I'd say. Yeah, just that whole South Korea thing was good. Which brings me to my next point. That happened fairly early on in the film, which I was surprised. I thought that would be something later in the movie, like a lot later. And that happened really early.
Yeah.
And they interrupted a lot of Wakanda stuff to do that. Like, I could have used a lot more of just them on Wakanda.
Yeah.
But they do like 15 minutes on Wakanda, then just the rest of it is just chaos.
Yeah. I thought that car chase scene was really well done, and like how they use like the effects and like the technology that the Wakandans have.
The Panther. How did I forget that? The Panther scene with all the Panthers in the trees. That I didn't want to end either. I could have used a few more minutes of that scene. That was pretty cool. But when they started doing it, because like they put too much emphasis on it later in the film, at that point I was like, okay, we don't need any of this. But really early on, I could have used more of that.
Yeah. That scene was pretty interesting.
Yeah. God, anything else you want to say before we jump into spoilers?
Oh, the suits.
Oh, yes.
Pretty cool. Well done. I especially liked how the kind of like the suits match, like the color of the suits for Killmonger and T'Challa matched kind of their personalities.
Yeah.
So
I never really noticed that in the film. That's a good catch.
Of course.
Oh yeah, one more thing I do want to say. I mentioned this in our the preparation video we did 2 days ago. The thing with Claw and Killmonger both being villains in the movie.
Yeah.
And because Claw is Black Panther's most famous villain, and I feel like Ryan Coogler, the director, went into this movie wanting Killmonger, and then when they did Age of Ultron, they're like, well, we've set up Claw, so now you have to have Claw in the movie. So they kind of went like the Last Jedi route with him, where they chose to like advertise it where he has like a bigger role, but he's not in the movie that much. And then they really just focus on the other villain.
Mhm. Yeah. It was cool how those two like interlocked, the villains, how they worked together, how they didn't.
And on that note, I think we should go into spoilers.
Yes.
Okay. When that hits 36, we're going spoilers.
Okay.
Just repeat spoilers.